Hey, check this out. I got something you could add to your website right now that 80 to 90% of your competition has no idea it even exists, and it'll help you stand out online. Let me show you what that is. What's up there, guys? Izzy here once again with Do It Yourself Junk Removal SEO, where I show junk removal companies, business owners, how to get their websites to show up on Google search, get it to rank better, which equals more traffic, which equals more calls for junk removal service, equals more money in your pocket. And today, what I want to discuss is something that I run across all the time. I like to go on Instagram. I like to go on Google. I'm constantly looking at websites, constantly looking at how people are setting up their sites and seeing the problems and things that need to be fixed. And one of the biggest problems I see all over the internet, I mean, for all these kinds of small business owners, is something called the H1 title tag of the business website's page. So let's take, for example, that you're back in school when you were in elementary, middle school, high school, and you turned in your book report to your teacher. You worked hard on it and you gave it to your teacher, laid it on her desk, but there's no title of the book report. What's your teacher going to do? It's going to be really going to say, you know what? Take this damn thing back. What's this book report about? Or what's this essay about? Or what's this report in general about? If you don't have it titled correctly, right away, there's going to be a huge red flag for your teacher. Is not going to like that. So you got to make sure you have to title that book report before you turn it in. So the websites online work the exact same way. Google's the teacher, your website's the report, and your H1 title tag is the title of the website that Google reads when it's crawling the websites. Google has crawlers that go online and they constantly crawl and read websites 24/7, 365 days a year, constantly looking for the best websites, the best results to give their customers. Again, Google's always looking out for itself, trying to be number one search engine for all time. So their crawlers and systems, algorithms always do the best possible job to make sure it gives the best results to their customers. So when you build your website, you have to make sure you title it correctly. And there's something called the H1 title tag. The H1 title tag specifically tells Google's crawlers and Google's search engine that this is what your website is about and this is what you want to be found for. So it's pretty crazy to see so many people not even put that into the website. And it's super easy to do. I'm going to show you how to do this. And I don't care what kind of builder that you have. So let's say you're using WordPress or something like this. You'll see, like this one, I titled it correctly. Another thing you have to look into is, I talked about it in other videos, is you have to make sure what searches are being searched for in your town. For the junk removal industry, I'm going to tell you right now, 90% of the time, the keyword is this: junk removal plus your city town, or in reverse, your city town junk removal, any one of those combinations. So if you're in Oakdale, California, junk removal Oakdale. If you are in Dallas, junk removal Dallas. The more than likely 90%, that's the keyword people are typing in. So that's what you should title your website. So when you go into something like WordPress, you'll see like this example right here. This is a sub headline, but see, you could title it to H1, H2, H3. So you have to make sure your top line is a H1. Let's take a look at Wix. Wix does the same thing. So I just made this dummy site real quick just to show you how it works. You go on here and add title. See, add headline 1, H1 title tag. So you do this, and then you put a little blurb there underneath. Let's take a look at a Wix website builder. The exact same thing. You see this right here? H1. You add this on here, and then you title it accordingly, H1 or H2 title tag. So that's what you should do with your site. And if you do this immediately, not immediately, it'll take a little while. Google starts to pick that up. I'm like, okay, now I know what this website is about. This is what I need to display it for these search terms whenever people type that in. So all you have to do is change that H1 title tag. And then there's other things you need to do. It's called H2 title tags. So kind of like sub headlines to support the top headline. So like this one's Oakdale junk removal. And then you'll see a sub headline. This is an H2 title tag. And then I believe I added one more, another one right here, another H2 title tag. So this thoroughly tells Google's crawlers in the search engine that this is what you want to be found for. Let me show you exactly what I mean. So when you type in junk removal Oakdale right here into the search, you'll see the website, their map listing sitting right here, and then their website's right here is actually in two spots. This is a small town, easy to do. But one of the biggest reasons this website's being found for these search terms in this town is because we titled it correctly and followed the H1 title tag. So you can do that to your site like right now if you have access to it and fix that up and put yourself in a great position. Because I said 80-90% of the people aren't even doing that. So that's all I got for you guys today. If you guys want to learn more, see my services, all the stuff that I got, just click on the description here below. It leads right to my website and everything that I offer when it comes to SEO and doing it for yourself. All right, guys.